the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. Have to point this out. Sam is getting into the game now. Sam's figured things out.
A little bribery never hurt, right?
Sam Kenley, downtown Indiana. He comes waltzing in here. He's got wonderful-looking muffins here. I'm going to hold that. Do this, Sam. Hold those up for our Facebook viewers to see there.
These bad boys out. Look at that.
Look at there. Look at there.
Huge muffins. They smell delicious.
Look, is one of those a cranberry in there? Oh, man. Oh, man. And then
got those at the 4 and 20 bakery.
And that's where these Danishes came from, too? Yep. So I've got this bag of Danishes here as well. So Sam is in the game, downtown Indiana. Our conversation this morning brought to you by Marcus & Mack, voted best personal injury law firm, the best of Indiana County contest. Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. What it does point out is that there are some wonderful places to eat or to pick up things to eat in downtown Indiana. This town is loaded with them.
Yeah, it's great food everywhere. And, you can't miss out, man. You got tons of them downtown, and they all have quality, different niche foods and, different menus. And you can't go wrong eating downtown Indiana, that's for sure.
I'm smelling apple coming off of those Danishes, and it's strong and it's wonderful.
You're welcome.
Downtown Indiana, we're getting into the month of April, and you've got some events scheduled this month, and then a busy summer ahead. But what we want to point out to folks is that Indiana has wonderful events, and downtown Indiana is usually at the heart of those great events. But just on an everyday basis, you can come to downtown and find practically anything.
Yeah, absolutely. You got every kind of retail shop, every kind of restaurant downtown. Everything you need is right here in the heart of downtown Indiana. So.
And good folks, too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, everybody's so customer service oriented, small town, small business, welcoming you into their shops and their stores and restaurants. And it's really a good feeling downtown.
Yeah, but you do have some great events, too.
We do.
And the third Thursday of the year is coming up.
Yes. If I could, I want to roll back and give a little shout out and thank you to our community for a couple different events that happened in March. The St. Patrick's Day Parade was the first time we brought it back, and we had a short turnaround to try to put that together. An overwhelming response we had 20 units in the parade, which was great for the first year bringing it back in a short turnaround. But it was one of the largest crowds for a St. Patrick's Day Parade, and several people brought that to our attention. And riding through the parade and seeing everybody on the streets, and it was overwhelming. So we just would like to say thank you for the support from the community, and thank you to everybody that participated in the parade. That was wonderful. We're so excited for next year, hopefully to be able to double those units, maybe even double the crowd.
Yeah, well, that's nice because, we've got this wonderful It's a Wonderful Life parade in November, and we're sort of becoming sort of like a parade central, aren't we?
Yeah, let's keep it going, man. I love it. And also, I really want to say a huge thank you to all the local businesses downtown for our Easter Bunny Trail. Normally we have around 20 businesses that participate. This year we had 40 businesses that participated for that Easter Bunny Trail. Oh. And we had 200 kids downtown, even though it was raining and cold. So thank you to everybody who come out and enjoyed what the local businesses had to offer. Everybody had something different. A lot of businesses had the plastic eggs. Some had whole candy bars. There were several Easter bunnies running around town. So we had a great time. We even had a selfie station that was sponsored by Denise at the Flower and Balloon Gallery, set up with an Easter bunny. And it was so overwhelming that the support we got from the businesses in the community, even though the weather didn't necessarily work in our favor.
Yeah.
Just thank you to everybody.
And those bunnies, they will multiply.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It was nice.
So, some great events in the month of March, and it continues.
Absolutely. And you are right. Our first Third Thursday event is coming up on April 18th. And I'm excited to announce that we got an up-and-coming musician that's kind of taken a little bit of Facebook and YouTube by storm, but his name is Jared Berry. He will be performing on our first Third Thursday. And a reminder, that is from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. in IRMC Park. We will also have, for vendors, we will have Danny's Tacos. We will have Sutton's Sweet Treats. And Noblestein will be in IRMC Park as well.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're pretty excited to kick this one off and just keep elevating it. we have the majority of the third Thursdays booked out for the year. I still need to fill like one band spot yet and a couple vendors, but coming along very nicely. So
That's good.
we're excited.
Good. People enjoy that.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's always a fun time. And don't forget to bring your lawn chairs, be able to sit in the street, and we'll have sidewalk chalk for, I was kind of surprised. It's just as many adults drawing on the sidewalk as it is the kids.
Yeah?
So it's there for everybody's entertainment.
Do something for the kids, and the adults say, well, I'm a kid at heart.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, and if you are downtown Indiana on April 18th, you might hear some young children in IRMC Park between the hours of 3 and 4. There will be an organization practicing their performance that will be performing for the Arts Walk the following Saturday on April 20th. The Newsies group will be doing a nice presentation during our Arts Walk on Saturday, April 20th, but they will do a little practice session. So if you're walking around downtown Indiana that day and you see some kids in the park, performing, feel free to stop by and take a look.
Nice, absolutely. Yeah. But that third Thursday is on the 18th,
yes.
And then Saturday the 20th is the Arts Walk.
Yes, it is, and it's coming along nicely. We have a meeting next week to coordinate which artists are going to go to which participating businesses. Right now, I believe we have approximately 20 participating businesses to hold artists, and so during that day, you'll be able to walk around town, pop in and out of retail stores, and see different artwork, and some artists will have stuff for sale as well. We'll have some face painting in IRMC Park, along with some other small entertainments depending on the weather. And also that day in IRMC Park, the IUP Static organization through the Co-op store will have a tent set up, and that will be their first kickoff as their annual Static Dollars event, where they'll be having students come down and they give the students IUP Static Dollars to spend that day in downtown Indiana, which is always a warm, encouraged event. The local businesses love that. Last year, the Static organization gave almost $15,000 to the students to spend in downtown businesses in 2 events. So it's just going to be a great day. A lot of people downtown. Starting tomorrow will be the kickoff of the 16th annual Youth Art Celebration, which starting tomorrow and for 2 weeks, you can stop by local participating businesses and see youth art. Check out their Facebook page for all the retail places and stops and the art that'll be involved. And that'll run for 2 weeks. And then the same day as our Arts Walk, they will do their kind of like their awards ceremony and wrap-up party. And they'll do that at the theater at 2:30 on Saturday, April 20th.
Okay.
So there's a lot going on that day, a lot of art downtown. This is just a great spring event. Get everybody downtown. And there will be a wrap-up get-together on Saturday, April 20th at the Fox Clark Gallery with an exhibit opening as well. More details to come on that. I think that'll start somewhere around 5 o'clock-ish. We'll have some light refreshment, light music, light foods.
Yeah, wow.
Keep an eye out on our Facebook page for all the details coming on the Arts Walk. We just, like I said, next week we'll have a meeting to collaborate everybody, put everything together, and then we'll get all the information out there. And then if you're going to participate in the Arts Walk and need any of the information, we'll be set up in IRMC Park that day. It runs from 12 to 3. We'll be there probably about 11 o'clock, and we'll have the maps and all the details of where everything's at. So
lots of great things happening with downtown Indiana. Those are a couple of events in the month of April. Of course, May is always packed as well. And
yeah.
I mean, we've got the Jimmy Stewart birthday celebration.
Yes.
That's always a part of May. And then the Westlvania Jazz and Blues Festival, but there are things that happen before then.
Absolutely. We'll have our Spring Ladies Day out on May 4th. We have several businesses that have signed up. They'll have either a special refreshment or a sampling, a great time to get out and do some shopping before Mother's Day, and a great way to reintroduce yourself to some local retail stores downtown. And the creativity amongst these retail stores are wonderful because everybody comes up with something different. So, it's exciting.
Yeah, and I love the way that the downtown businesses really, they shine the place up. Once you get to the spring of the year and you sort of take off the winter coat and shake off the winter doldrums, then the place really brightens up. And even with the snow that we've had today, we've got good weather coming, and pretty soon. And in downtown Indiana, just every day you're going to see smiling faces and bright skies.
Yep, and to that note too, you'll see believe we're planting the flowers mid-May, and around the end of May, 1st of June, you'll see the flower baskets going back out downtown too. So that'll be a nice energy lift, and they bloom in so beautiful, so it just adds to it.
Just in time for the last frost.
Yeah.
It's usually what happens. But it's good stuff. It's happening in downtown Indiana. Of course, planning goes on through the summer months. We'll have all kinds of events. But really, the encouragement is for folks to get out, support our local businesses who are working so hard. They provide jobs for others. They keep families going, and they're really good people.
Absolutely. I mean, this town and what it offers is just this such warm feeling. Everybody's trying to work together, complete community. And we just love seeing people downtown. I love walking downtown, and just the sidewalks are full, and people are just enjoying themselves, and a smile and energy.
Yeah,
it's wonderful.
And a lot of new businesses opening in downtown Indiana. Yeah. I think the story of the Indiana Theater is a really cool story too.
Yeah, and those guys have really tried to elevate their game and bringing in new and different acts and different things like that. It's just exciting to see them grow and see the different things that they bring in to participate. You know, when you got a show in town, that means somebody's coming in town. They're probably eating dinner, and maybe if they're coming in from out of town, they're staying overnight and getting up the next day and hopefully shopping and spending time.
I see Rocky Horror on their marquee again.
I think that's this weekend, right? Yeah.
Folks,
that's exciting.
You start one of those traditions, it's kind of hard to get away from it.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, but that's great. That's absolutely great. New businesses downtown, and lots of folks that are getting out and enjoying it. People are shining it up, getting the streets all swept up. It's a good time of the year.
Yeah, excited. We're excited for it. So yeah.
People want to learn about downtown Indiana events. What's the best way for them to do that?
Just follow us on Facebook. Check us out there. We are on our second stage of our website. Going through the process there. So we do put limited information on the website currently, just enough for each individual events if there's like sign up forms or anything like that. But right now, just focus on the Facebook page, or you can reach out to me directly. All my contact information is on the Facebook page as well, and on our DI website.
Very good.
Yeah, reach out anytime.
Wonderful. Sam Kenley, downtown Indiana, thanks so much for the visit.
Todd, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks for the muffins, too.
Enjoy.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com.